Okay. Guys, are able to see my screen? Online people. Online people, are you able to see my screen? Please ping me, say yes or no. Hello. Guys, online people, please ping me through chat. Are you able to see my screen or not? Hello? Yeah, thank you. Okay, guys. So, in the last class, we discussed about how to create what is the relationship, why we are using relationship, how many types of relationships, and how to create the relationship. So, within the relationships, we discussed two relationships, guys. One is optional relationship, that is called lookup. Second one is mandatory relationship, that is called master. So, yeah, whenever you are creating the lookup, there is no issue if the data is existing or not. Why? Because it is optional. But whenever you are creating the master detail relationship, in that case, if child having the data, so the master detail relationship will not work. So in that case, we are using two approaches. The first approach is, what is that? Remove all child records, then create master detail relationship. This is the first approach. We already done from patient to hospital. From patient to hospital, we are already created. We are deleting all the data in the child object, then there is no issue. Then we are connecting to hospital object with mandate relationship. So that is good. But this is very worst approach. Don't do in the real time. Why? Because we did a blunder mistake. What is that? We are removing the child data. Okay, in the real time, here it is a temporary data, guys. It is a raw data, but in the real time, it is a sensitive data. It is a client data. Don't touch the client data. So, for example, in the real time, what is that? The records are already existed in the child object. 1 lakh records are there, right? So, in that case, if you want to delete, okay, we can delete it. But 1 lakh records, it is a client data, guys. So, don't delete the data first. So without deleting the data, now I want to create how many records are there as of now? One record is there, one patient record is there. That means at least data is there. Now I want to create what is that? Patient to doctor. Why? Because every patient doctor is required. That means I need to connect with patient with doctor with mandatory relationship. Is it possible now? Is it possible now? Why? Patient having already data is there. If patient already there, it is a child record. In the child record, if data is there, we are unable to connect any object through master detail relationship. That is what we discussed. But my intention should be without removing the data. That means patient data I will not remove. Here one record. In the real time, 10,000 records are there. So without removing this data, I want to connect patient with doctor. Why? I need, right? Every patient, that is optional, lookup. Every patient, hospital is required, master. Again, every patient, doctor is required. Otherwise, how to do that, right? So in this case, in this case, I want to create my patient object with doctor. In which relationship, if it is a optional, then it is not, what is that? There is no issue. But if it is a master, it is an issue. Why? Patient already having the data. So in that case, what should I do? First, guys, see, in the second approach, 100% you can use this approach only, not this approach. Okay, but this is the easiest approach. But this is a little bit not tricky in the indirect approach. Okay, but this is the recommendable. Okay, that's it. I mean, it's a blue color. So what is that? So if you want to create a relationship with, see, click on new. From patient to which object? Patient to which object you need to connect? Doctor. In which relationship? Master. So if you click on next, save, what happened? The system, the runtime engine checking in the patient object data is, oh, this guy is creating the master. That means mandate relationship. In the patient having the data or not? Yes, patient having the data. Then the runtime engine is, what is that? Giving the issue, what is that error? Master didn't relationship will not create because in your child object having the data, right? So how to avoid that? In that case, just use our common sense again. It is not a big deal. First, what should I do? This is the patient object. This is the, what is our target object? Doctor. But patient already data is there. Some records are there. For example, one record, second record, blah, blah, blah. Some records are there. These are the records. Where it is there? In the patient. In that case, we are unable to create the master. Right? Why? In the patient, records are there. But in the real time, must be data is there. On top of it, you need to create the relationship. In that case, if first of all, our intent should be to connect with the two objects, right? So even though records are there, I want to connect it. In that case, I will use lookup. The first problem will be resolved. What is the first problem? It's an optional relationship, right? What is that? Connecting two objects. The first problem will be resolved. What is that? Even the data is there or not there, any two objects, we can connect it. That means, what is that? The relationship is we are established, but it is not master, right? So first step, what should I do? Create lookup relationship between these two objects. Create lookup relationship between these two objects. Now, patient and doctor is connected. Now, but I don't require lookup relationship. I want master relationship. In that case, what should I do? How many records are there? Two records are there. Open the first record, and already doctor field is created. Doctor is already created. The field is created. Why? Lookup on patient. If you open the first record, what is the doctor field value? Empty. If you open the second record, what is the doctor field value? Empty. So how many records are there? Two. For these two records, వీళ్ళకి లేదు 7:30 ఆన్లైన్ తీసుకుంటా. ఓకేనా, వాళ్ళకి 8 o'clock అడ్మిన్ చెప్పేసి వాళ్ళకి ఆన్లైన్ తీసుకుంటా, వీళ్ళకైతే ఉండదు. సో the first record I will open it. Again, second record I will open it. In the first record and second record, you are already connected. So doctor field is empty, field is there. Here also doctor field empty is there. Now this first record I will fill the doctor is equal to John. I am updating it. And second record I am updating the doctor is equal to John. Like that, all the records first I will fill the data. Understand? All the records I will fill the data. That means First, what is that? Create lookup relationship and update all relationship field. So whenever I establish the lookup, doctor field is empty, empty like that. For example, here 1000 records are there. All 1000 records, doctor field is empty. Now, all the 1000 records, I'm updating the respective doctor first. Okay. So first record, doctor is John. Second record, doctor is Peter. Third record, doctor is Ramesh. Blah blah blah. I'm updating all the 1000 records. So that is the second point. Okay. What is that? Update all relationship field. Relationship, which relationship? Lookup relationship. Why? Because we are connecting lookup. So now, for example, here 1000 records are there. 1000 records, the doctor field is you are manually updated. So now all 1000 records, doctor data is there. Now what should I do in the third point? In the third one, convert lookup to master. This is the lookup field, right? Now again open this field and convert lookup to master. Whenever it is convert to master, how many records are there? 1000. The system, the runtime in checking first record doctor data is there or not? Yes, you are already in the second step, you are updating it. Second record, doctor data is there or not? Yes. Third record, fourth record, fifth record, it is checking up to 1000 records. All 1000 records, doctor data is there. Then it is converting to master. Understand? This is the technical approach in the real time. Okay, guys. Again, I am telling that. What is that? If records are there in our use case, one record is there. If records are there, on top of it, if you want to create again master detail relationship, not possible. Why? Yesterday we discussed all the child objects. If any data is there, we are unable to create the master detail relationship. In that case, but if data is there, don't delete the data in the real time, right? So in that case, what should I do first? What is the first step? Create lookup first. Whatever object you are connecting with master, don't create master. First, create optional relationship, lookup. Lookup means if data is there or not, that is not a big deal. So connection will be established. Relation is established, but it's an optional relationship. Now, what is the second step? Update all lookup field relationship field. All lookup relationship field. That means here 1000 records are there. All doctor field is your created relationship. The doctor field you can open it and Dr. John update it. Again, second record open it, Dr. John. Third record, Dr. Peter. Fourth record, Dr. You can update it. Once it is updated, then what is the doctor relationship? Lookup. Open this field, convert lookup to master. I will tell you how. Whenever you convert lookup to master, then what should happen? The system is, if you click on save button, the system is checking first record. In the first record, check doctor field is empty or not. Not empty. Why? You are already, in the second step, you are already filled the data. Not empty. This is not empty. Third record not empty. Fourth record not. Like that, all records up to 1000 or 10,000 or 1 lakh or 1 crore is checking. All 1 crore records or all 10 lakh records, doctor field is not empty. Then it is converted, this lookup to, the system is converting to master. Understand? I will tell you in the real time. Okay? This is the way of approach in the real time we are using, not first approach. Okay? So now what should I do? Already data is there. If data is not there, there is no issue. So data is there. Now, see guys, I am creating the field. Data is there, but I want to create the master. But data is there. First, I want to create the lookup. To whom? To whom, guys? What is the object? You need to connect. Doctor. So, lookup to related to Dr. D. Doctor. Next, save. That's it. Next. Doctor, field name is doctor. Here, doctor name, for example. Okay. Field name also doctor name. Visible to all. Next. Next. See lookup field. Doctor is a lookup field. Save. If you click on save, system will not check. The runtime engine will not check. Why? It's an optional relationship. If data is there or not there, it is not a big deal. So it is saved immediately. It is saved immediately. See? Doctor name. It's a lookup. Okay. Now, but as per our business use case, what is that? Doctor. Every patient doctor is mandatory. That means not lookup, master. Now what should I do? Open the existing case. The second step. See, first step is done. Relationship lookup. What is second step? Update all lookup relationship fields. So that means open the first record, edit it, update the doctor name. What is the doctor name? The respective doctor. As of now, one doctor. Like that, you need to update all the records. Don't miss any one record. Once all records are updated. Now, what is third step? This is done. What is third step? Convert lookup to master. Go to field. Where is the field? Doctor name. How to convert it? See here. Edit it. Why? This field is lookup field. Okay. Now edit it. Change field type. What is that? Change field type. What is the field type? Lookup previously. Now converting to master. Change field type. See? Lookup to master or master to lookup. Understand? Not lookup to text, text to lookup. Why? Because lookup and master both are relationship. So if you want to convert lookup to master or master to lookup, this one, master. Okay. Now click on next. Again, save it. If you click on save it, the runtime engine come to the picture and go to patient object and check how many records are there. Only one record. Open the one record and check doctor field is empty or not. Not empty. That means it will be converted to mandatory field. Why? In the mandatory, doctor already there. So there is no issue. So if you click on save, see, done. That means previously we are getting the, what is that, master detail relationship we are unable to create because child having the data. Now, master detail doctor. So we are creating two masters. One is first worst approach. What is that? Delete all the data, creating the master. But that is not recommendable. Second approach. This is the 100% efficient and recommendable approach. What is that? We need to follow how many steps? If child having the data, first convert the look. What is that? Create the lookup between those two objects and update all the relationship field, lookup field to the respective data. Don't leave. For example, 1000 records are there. You are doing 999. One field is missing. It will not. Okay. So update all lookup relationship fields. After that, open that respective field and edit it and change the data type. Clear? Clear, guys? Any questions, guys, here? I'm expecting one question actually here. Nobody asking. Any questions here? I'm expecting one question. Nobody asking. Then I'm fine. Right? Don't ask like dummy questions, guys. Please, valid questions if you are asking. I'm expecting one question. Sorry?
1000 records to
yes. What is that? 1000 records are there, guys. So if, for example, we are giving the hospital application to Apollo. Apollo using 5 years. After 5 years, the guy is saying that, hey, can you please create the master detail relationship to some other object? How many records are there? 1 crore records are there, or 10 lakh records are there. So then what should we do in the second approach? First approach, delete the 10 lakhs. Then Apollo people come to picture and kick you, right? So first approach is not recommendable. What is the second approach? What is that? Create lookup. Okay, lookup created. Update the all 1 crore or 10 lakh records. How much time it is taking? 1 record, 1 minute, for example. 1 crore records, 1 crore minutes. What is that? More than 1 year. Understand? That means if you are creating one master detail relationship, that it will be taking more than 1 year, guys. Is it okay? No, right? So for that purpose, we have some tools. We have some tools. What are the tools? So many tools are there. I'm preferable this one. Again, I'm explaining 3 to 4 tools, guys. No need to worry about that. So what is that? Which data you want to update? The data you want to download into Excel sheet. How to download it, I will tell you. That Excel sheet you can upload to here. Okay, there is some Salesforce provided some tools, or external people, other companies also provide some tools. For example, this is the tool. This is not Salesforce tool. Some company providing this tool. You can use it. So like that, we have so many tools. Data loader, import wizard, workbench, and inspector. So many things are there. Any tool, download all the 1 crore records, understand, and change the data to empty. That doc is equal to some John, update it. 1 crore records Excel sheet, you can just drag it, right? It will be taking 1 day maximum, right? Or 2 days instead of 1 year. It is taking 2 days. It is fine. So update all the sheet. That sheet, sent to this tool. This tool automatically parse that entire Excel sheet and update it accordingly within maximum 2 to 3 days. Understand? That is the beauty of the tools. Understand? So guys, online people all are sleeping. Nobody asking any questions. All are sleeping, guys. Understood? So if it is updating 1 record or 2 records or 10 records up to 100, is fine. If it is a bulk records, lakhs of records, 1000 records, thousands of records, very simple scenario. I already explained the demo. Every end of the month in our bank account, those people adding some interest. For example, HDFC, how many customers are there? SBI, crores of customers are there. That means end of the month, what happened? All, for example, 20 crores customers are there, SBI, in the worldwide, right? Sorry, in the total India. So for example, 100 crores of population, right? 120 crores something, 20 crores customers, SBI. So every end of the month, all the 20 crores customers, what is that? You need to update the interest. For example, in my account, Ashok account, 10 lakh rupees are there. 7% is interest. So 70,000. Those people are updating the value. How updating? 20 crores of the records. Every end of the month, these people are updating. That means all the clerks open the 1 by 1 record, do the calculator. I'm doing like these 100 records today, tomorrow like this. That means 20 crores records. If you are updating manually, it is taking more than 1 year. But end of the month, we are getting the update the interest. All the people, not only specific people. How? That is the beauty of Salesforce. Understand how we are doing the bulk operations. We'll explain you. There is a tools and there is some coding and everything. Okay. So that is the similar to this. Clear? Any questions? Online people or offline people as of now? If you are clear, then we'll go to next step. How to create, what is the relationship, why we need to relationship, and how many relationships are there, how to do that. Okay, in which relationship we are using, in which purpose. If data is there, lookup is, it is not a big deal. But master, if data is there, how to do that? If data not there, there is a direct approach. If data is there in the child object, you need to follow these 3 steps. In the interview, that guy is asking this question 100%. how to connect two objects. We are connecting two objects using relationship. What are the relationship? Lookup and master. So that guy is asking, I have some in my account or in my contact or in my object, 10 lakh records are there. Whenever that guy is saying the 10 lakh records, our heart will be broken. Hey, this guy is asking what? First of all, listen that the 10 lakhs is just a number. If it is a 10 lakhs, it is a 1 crore, it is a 10 crores, it is just number. So in the interview point of view, we are, what is that? Deviate your brain. That's the reason we are using that words. In my database, 1 crore records are there. First, this guy, whenever, what is that? Listen that word, 1 crore records or 10 crore records. Hey, I don't know what is that. So you didn't listen that, then interview will be paid. Forget about that. That guy is asking 1 crore or 10 crores. It is just number. Okay. That guy is asking in the A object 10 crores records are there. 10,000 records are there. So in that case, what happened? So I want to connect A to B in the master. How to do that? All the people are saying that delete all the 10 crore records and do it. So interview will be gone. You can tell that both the approaches. What is that? Hey, here there is two approaches are there. One is if child object having the data. If the guy is not telling that in A object there data is there or not there, but you can tell that. How? Hey, you are saying that A and B two objects, you need to connect with A to B, what is, or B to A in the master. In that case, first of all, here there is two scenarios. One is A is having the data or not. If A is, there is no data, there is a direct approach. Go to field, relationship fields and connect the B. There is no issue. But if A is having the data, so there is again two approaches. One is if A is having the data, system, the Apex runtime engine, sorry, Salesforce runtime engine will not allow the master detail relationship. In that case, first delete all the child records and connect it. Immediately that guy see your face. Okay, what you are talking, man, something like that. So immediately don't give the gap. Immediately you can tell that, but it is a worst approach. Okay, it is a worst approach. The best approach is, what's that? 3 steps. One is first connecting those two objects with lookup and update all the data, the lookup data, then convert the lookup to master. Again, here that guy is asking, hey, you can say that in the second step, update all the respective field. For example, in my database, 10 crores records are there. How to do that? Yes, we can do that. We have some tools in the Salesforce. See guys, only one question, how many sub questions are coming, how many answers are coming. Understand, in the interview guys, you can handle that guy. The ball is always in your court. Like that, you can convert that. How means, for example, in my busy schedule, my HR will be sending one profile. Hey Ashok, can you please interview this guy? I'm very busy. So whatever in my brain, I have, for example, 10 questions. That guy is experienced 10 years. Okay. So I'm going to admin part, development part, and scenario based and integrations, blah, blah, blah. It is a 10 year fresher, like 10 questions. It is a random questions. But within the 45 minutes or 1 hour, I'm maximum, I'm asking maximum guys 10 to 15 questions. But if that guy is, okay, how many relationships are there? 2. That's it. I'm asking one question, that guy is giving the short and sweet answer. In that case, within the 45 minutes, the number of possible questions will be increased. Understand? Whenever possible questions will be increased, our interview selecting ratio will be decreased. Understand? So that is the reason whenever you are giving the answer, you can elaborate it. You can start from Bahubali movie, Bahubali 1, Bahubali, like that you can elaborate it and use some different words in the mid of the whatever the answer. Whenever you are using that different words, then this guy is realizing, oh, this guy is using some, what is that, unknown words. Then I'm asking, for example, here, why we are using relationship. So why we are using how many relationships, blah, blah, blah. So you can say that we need to connect 2 objects. We are using relationship. So don't stop it. But why we need to connect 2 objects? To avoid the data redundancy. Whenever you are using the data redundancy word, that guy is asking, hey, what is meant by data redundancy? So data redundancy means you can explain this diagram. Hey, do you have time? I will explain the detail. Then you can come to here. and explain this. For example, the database, assuming whatever I explain that. One question, it will be taking more than 10 to 15 minutes. So it's an interesting conversation. Then the guys realize he's having some skills within one question. Understand, guys? That is the way of interview. You can do that. You can, like, I'm asking question, I'm explain one scenario like 5 minutes, guys. That guy giving answer yes or no. That's it. So again, I'm explaining yes or no, or simple and short word. Then the number of questions will be increased. So that is the reason. What tell the short and sweet answers. Within the answer also, you can use some different words. Then for example, you are using some different word. Whenever I listen, this guy really know this word meaning, or this guy is by hearting. I'm asking, hey, what is meant by data redundancy? Something. So then, based on the answer, I'm asking the question. That means the interview in your, what is that code? The ball is in your code. Understand? That is the diversion of the interview, guys. Clear? So how, when it is coming means if you have the subject, not completing the course. Understand? Yeah. Are these tools already available in the app section? Do you need to integrate the same? Yes. I'm already integrated. Okay. Sajid, I will explain you. I'm just giving that sample. Okay. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Now, as of now, we are done with lookup and master. And as of now, we know relationships are two types, lookup and master. We know the difference. Lookup is optional, master is mandatory. And we need to discuss some more. What is that interview questions on top of it? Okay, what is the interview question? These people are asking, what is the difference between lookup and master? Lookup, and it is if you are put that more than less than 3.5 years experience, that guy is asking in the admin, this is the question, mandatory. Okay, what is the difference between lookup and master? What is the difference? First difference, lookup is it is a optional, and this is the mandatory. This is what we need. We know it is a mandatory relationship. Okay, now second. Now we'll see. In the lookup point of view. See, guys. Yeah, 1 second. I'm creating one patient. See, guys, I told you, right? Whenever you are deleting something, see here, previously we are deleting some 002, 001. In our home, whatever we are didn't use, we are put it in the dustbin. Same like here, whatever you are deleted the data come to dustbin. That is called recycle bin. For example, you are deleting the record. Unfortunately, that again stored in the recycle bin. Same like fields. So within the recycle bin, your data will be there. Okay, but I am deleting yesterday. See, guys, here is the bed. I'm deleting actually yesterday. Okay, see here, I am creating one more patient record. Vijay, contact number, blah, 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 and bed number. He is a inpatient, 001. Now, hospital is mandatory and doctor is mandatory. This is a cardio, anyhow. Save it. Now, guys, see here, this is the inpatient. How do you know he's inpatient? Bed is there, right? For example, now please discuss with only lookup. Lookup means patient and bed. In the patient, every patient bed is not required. So, for example, I am deleting the bed. Someone deleting the bed. Someone deleting the bed. Now tell me patient and bed. Who is parent, who is child?
Patient is child.
Patient is child, bed is parent. For example, if it is a lookup, In this case, this is the bed, this is the patient, right? What is the relationship? Very, 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 very important. So this is the lookup relationship. So now what should I do? Lookup optional. Now I am deleting the bed. I am deleting the parent. If it is a two objects having the lookup, I am deleting the bed. Whenever I am deleting the bed, patient point of view, bed is mandatory. No, in that case, patient not depending on bed. If bed is not there, fine. Understand? In that case, whenever you are deleting the bed, what is happening in the patient? Okay, we'll see. Go to bed. For example, someone deleting the bed. Now, this bed is mandatory for patient. No, right? Optional. So in that case, what happened? Bed data will be removed. Bed data will be removed. First observation. Whenever two objects having the lookup relationship, if parent is deleted, in the child, the respective data is deleted. The respective data is deleted. That's the first difference. What is that? If parent deleted, if parent record is deleted, then child respective lookup data deleted. This is the observation, right? Whatever we are observed, same thing. If parent deleted, that is deleted, then child means patient. Patient respect lookup. What is the respect lookup? Bed data is deleted. That is the impact. Okay. So same thing. My here patient and doctor. What is the relationship? Master. Same thing. I will do that. So if doctor is deleted, if doctor is deleted, without doctor, patient exists. No, if doctor is not there, who will visit the hospital? So if doctor is not there, then patient obviously not there. Understand? We'll see. I'm deleting the doctor. Under doctor, how many patients are there? 2 patients are there. So if doctor not there, these 2 people doesn't exist. We'll see. If parent is deleted, under that, doctor is deleted. Under doctor, how many patients are there? 2. Now we'll see the 2 patients. Patients also deleted. Why? Forget about the technical, just use common sense. Every doctor, patient is what is that? Every patient, doctor is mandatory. If doctor not there, patient will automatically not there. That means entire data is deleted. If doctor data deleted, patient data, the all respect to child data will be deleted. Understand? But in the lookup, what is that? Only the field is deleted, field data. But in the master, the entire data is deleted. So that is the other difference. What is that? In this case, if parent record deleted, then all respective childs. That means we are deleting the doctor respective childs means doctor related patients, childs records deleted. Understand? If it is a lookup, the respect lookup data is deleted, not record. In the bed and patient, if bed is deleted, in the patient bed field is removed, not patient record. But in the master, if you delete the doctor, The respect to child's, that means patients are deleted. If you delete the hospital, in the hospital, how many doctors are there? All are deleted. In the hospital, how many patients are there? All are deleted. So that is the observation here. That is the next difference. Very, very, very important interview question in any, what is that interview? Okay. Next, third one. Third one. So, how many lookups? For example, here, patient Ghana. Okay, we'll see. For example, I want to revert back. See, Peter. I'm deleting the Peter, doctor. Where it is there? In the recycle bin, in the dustbin. Click on it, undelete it. Undelete means again it is come back to revert back. See, whenever doctor is coming, patients also come. Understood? Whenever doctor is again coming, patients also coming. Again, we are deleted. Again, I'm revert back it. That is the, what is that beauty of recycle bin. Okay, now bed also coming. Leave it. Now guys, see bed. Now guys, here, how many lookups are there? One. That means one object here we are creating one lookup. How many masters are there? Two. For example, I want to create one more master. For example, one more master. We'll see. Any some X object. Okay, we'll see. Click on new. What is the relationship? Master. What happened? It is disabled. That means per object, how many masters you can create? Two. Only two. Only two. So that is the limitation. Per object, maximum two masters you can create it, not more than two. Clear? So that is the next difference. Limit is 2. That means 2 master per object, not entire org. One object, maximum you can create 2 masters. What about lookup? We'll see. In the lookup, here it is not possible. Why? Because the number is more. So, in the lookup, maximum you can create per object 40. Per object 40. That means 41 not created. Per object 2 masters, 40 lookups. Clear? Clear? Clear as of now? Online people? As of now clear? As of now clear everybody? Guys, please respond, man. Okay? Yeah. Now guys, now. So as of now, how many points covered? 3. We need one more concept and come back to here. Okay? If you go to cover more and more concepts, some differences are coming. Again, we'll be back. Okay? So now come to again our scenarios. As of now, relationships are completed. Relationships are completed. Okay? But completed is a, what is that? It is not a correct word. Why? Because in our entire scenarios, we are using so many scenarios in the relationships. The basic things are covered. Understand? Yeah. Now guys, come to here. Now if you open any patient. So, printable view. Now see, patient name, patient serial number, patient name, contact, bed, blah, blah, blah is there. Okay? But depending on the age, right? The treatment will be different. So I need, what is that? Date of birth here. I need date of birth. Create the date of birth. Guys, in our requirement itself only, what is that? The concepts are involved. I'm not giving the heading, this is the one concept, not like that. In our flow, all the concepts are covered. So this concept is covered, right? I will provide the document. Something like that. Okay, not now. Okay. Yeah. So I want, what is that? Date of birth. Why? Based on the date of birth, the treatment is different. Child's different, age person's different, and like that. So how to create the field? What is the field I want? Date of birth. Go to patient. Go to fields. What do you want? Date of birth. Date of birth means date. Time is required. We are not doing any horoscope, right? So, right? Date is fine. Next. What is that? Date of birth. Date of birth. Now, if you required, you can use required, but I'm not using. Why? Because I'm adding some temporary data. So at the time, I'm not able to fill all the data. You can use, if you want mandatory, you can use required. So next, again, same story. Visible to all. Next, save as of now. So now, what is that? Date of birth is created. See, where is that? Date of birth. It is a date, calendar. See, calendar is coming. Edit it. See, there is a calendar. Click on it, or if you click on it, calendar is opened. You are in 1990 born. There is no 1990. That means it is not supported. Not supported. It's supported, guys. For example, your date of birth is February 17, 19, February 7 or February 21, 1990. Just type it. That's it. Okay. So it is supported only. See, like this, guys. See, 1990 is coming. 23 and next years it is supported. If you want old years, you can type it. Clear? So save it. Okay, date of birth is done. But if doctor see this date of birth, he need to calculate. Okay, 91, 92, 93. Okay, this guy is 23, 33, 33, right? So why we are using application? To getting the accurate and fast data, right? So whenever, again, I need one more field. What is that? Age. Who will calculate that? This guy is saying that my date of birth is this. Then the administrator calculating that 91, 92, 93 and enter the 33. Why we are using application? Without manual interaction, we need to get the result. So here, how to do that? Whenever I am entering the, 1 second, guys. Think 1 second. Okay, guys. So what is that? Whenever I am entering the date of birth, I want to get the age. Who will do the calculation? Instead of receptionist, you can tell to the runtime engine, hey, runtime engine, I'm entering the date of birth. You can calculate it and get the result. So you can calculate means you can tell the logic. You can tell the logic. That means you need to write the logic somewhere. Then whenever you are enter it, here runtime engine, go to that logic and calculate it and get the result and display here. Understand? For example, in our exam, whenever you are writing the exam, so many exams we guys are written, right? In our exam, what is that? Where to write the exam? Don't say online. Okay? In the previous, whenever we are kid, where to? On paper, right? In the paper, what is that? You need to write your question and answer. For example, the maths exam. What is that? For example, sum. A is equal to 10. B is equal to 20. Okay? I need what is that? Any formula, guys? Some area. Area is equal to, you know mathematics, right? Length into width. So, for example, A into B. What is that formula? L into width. L is equal to 10. B, what is that? W is equal to 20. Then you can calculate that. So, you are adding some steps. Instead of steps, where to write the steps here? On paper. The same formula, same step you need to write in your, what is that? Salesforce. Understand? In the entire like last 20 or 25 years, we are already, what is that? Write so many exams, we are already did so many marks, right? Blah, 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 blah. The total knowledge you can put here, not total knowledge, at least the common sense knowledge you can put here, then logical thinking will be done. Logical part is done. Whatever in the arithmetic, see, whenever you are attending the interview, the first as a fresher, these people are conducting the arithmetic related, logical related, what is that? Exam. Why? First of all, if you know the minimum common sense, then you are eligible. So, right? Like formulas, like how to resolve the problems, blah, blah, blah. So that is the common sense you require, guys. So we are already from 6th class onwards, we are right. What is that? Do these calculations, right? So here, this is the paper. Salesforce also giving one paper. That paper is called editor. What is that? Editor. Here in the general life, we call it as a white paper. In the Salesforce, it is giving one editor. Within the editor, you need instead of paper, whatever you have written, here you have to written what? Your logic. Understand? Your answer. In the real time, who will be validating it? Who will be validating? For example, you are attend the 10th class exam. Whenever you are writing, who is the guy will be what is that? Monitoring. The guy name is a invigilation. Invigilator just checking. But who will validate it? Who will correct that? Your respective teacher, right? There is a two members. Once you are writing the exam, one guy is validated, one guy is, what is that? Checking whether it is correct or not. Same like whatever code in the Salesforce, if you want to write any logic, these people are provided some editors. Editor. In the real-time white paper, here in the logical part, editor. Within the editor, you need to write same thing here. Blah, 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 blah. Once it is good, right? You need to hand over whether it is correct or not. Who will validate it? Our teacher. Here, once you are done, write the exam, that means write the logic, you can submit it. Whenever you submit it, then this entire your whatever you are written, that is going to somewhere. Who is that guy? That guy name is in the technically compiler. What is that? Compiler. Compiler is a one software. He is like examiner. Okay? Don't write. So whatever code you have written, if you submit it, it is going to compiler. Compiler is one program which is given by the Salesforce. In the Java compiler. In the .NET compiler. In the Salesforce, here we are using Salesforce compiler, but that is not correct word. So this compiler checking your code is correct or not. For example, you are written the exam, right? The English exam you are written in the Urdu. That is correct. No. Who will validate? Your teacher. So here also, whenever you write this code, that means that logic must be understandable by the system, right? So Your English exam, if you are written in the Urdu, nobody will understand. Then immediately the teacher will be strike out the entire paper. Same like here, the compiler checking whatever you have written, that is correct or not. It is not, what is that? Executing it. It is just checking whatever you have written, that is correct or not. So once it is correct, it is giving to one more guy. He is our what is that? Teacher. What is that guy name? Runtime engine. This runtime engine, once your entire code is correct, then runtime engine is executing it. Executing means calculating it. Whenever it is executing it, the answer is coming. That answer again throw back to wherever you want. In our exam, our teacher will be calculating everything. If everything is correct, that guy will be giving the marks. Here, the runtime engine is our teacher. This guy giving the, what is that? Output. Clear? So here, our main, we need to satisfy these two people, compiler and runtime engine. Compiler always checking your code is correct or not. If correct, then hand over to runtime engine. Runtime engine is executing your code. Then this total code is executed, result is coming. That result giving to us. Understand? Please use these words in your interview, guys. Please use these words. Nobody using it. Okay. So now come to our scenario. Again, I will go very deep in the later, whenever we are introducing the coding, but not now. So come to here. What is our requirement? Whenever I am, what is that? Enter the date of birth. I need to give the logic. What is that? To get the age. So now tell me, what is the, how to get the age? For example, forget about the technical knowledge. We have a DOB, date of birth. What is the date of birth? So for example, 17 to 1990. This is the date of birth. Guys, in the first time I will explain you very detailed. After that, I'm just go. Why? Because it is an ocean. That's the reason. So date of birth is there. Now I want age. How to get the age? Tell me, guys, in the on paper, how to written that? For example, this is the exam question. So this is the date of birth. What is the what is that? Present is a present date. That means current date minus Sajid, not date of birth minus current date. It is minus. Present date 2023 blah 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 minus what is that? Yeah, date of birth. Then what happened? 2023 minus 1990, right? Something is coming. Now tell me what is coming, guys, here? Present date minus date of birth. What is coming? Number is coming? Age is coming? What is coming, guys? Only year is coming. Now I can understand your what is that, the basics. Last, like what is that, 15 to 20 years we are written. We are already completed on the town first and the what is that, district first and the top or blah blah blah, right? Now tell me, date minus date, what is coming? Date minus date coming? Date minus date, what is coming? This is the third class question, man. My kid. Tell me now. We are in MCA, we are in BTech, we are in MS, RR completed, right? Tell me, guys. What is that? So that is the problem, guys. What is that? Number is coming. Date minus date. Ashok minus Kumar. What is coming? Ashok Kumar is coming. Super, guys. Ashok minus Kumar. Minus is a what is that? Arithmetic operator. I don't want to explain mathematics. I'm not a mathematics teacher. Okay. Minus is a what is that? Arithmetic operator. Whenever Ashok minus Kumar, the compiler say that, hey, do you have minimum common sense? How I am subtract Ashok minus Kumar? That compiler say that error. How I am subtracting, man, nonsense fellow. It's Ashok minus Kumar. I'm not doing. If you give 10 minus 2, I will give you. Why? Minus is an arithmetic operator to subtract number minus number. Right? If you're giving Ashok minus Kumar, what is that? First it will be scroll to you. So in this case, date minus date, what is coming now? Number minus number is coming. Ashok minus Kumar, nothing is coming. The compiler will be kick you. Again, decimal minus decimal, number is coming. Number minus decimal. This is the fundamentals, guys. Third class, fourth class fundamental. If you know this, very easy. Technical knowledge is very easy. We have missed the ground first. We directly jump to 80. Okay. So we are the software engineers. We don't know anything. Anybody, online people? Date minus data. Date minus data. Okay, we'll see. Okay. Already these people are there. These people will be helpful. Okay, help you. So the learning is you don't record anything. Okay, just follow the whatever compiler say that. Compiler say that if it is correct, correct. If it is wrong, wrong. So we are applying what is this? This is called one logic. Logic nothing but one formula, right? So age, I want age is equal to some 30. That means age is you are not entering. You are entering some logic, one formula, then based on the formula, you are getting the value. So age is a which field? Formula field. Age is a formula field. Why? Based on the formula, it is getting the result. That result, it is assigned to age. So that means you need to create one formula field first. Understand? Understand? Within the formula field, you need to write that logic. Okay, we'll see first. So now age is a formula field. You are not entered. Who will calculating it? The system, the runtime engine. So come to here, view fields, new. You are not entered, but you need to write some logic for that field, for that value. So what is that? Formula. See, one by one we are covered. Formula. Next. What is the field name? Is. Okay. Now, formula written type. Formula written type means this formula, what type of data it is written? Tell me. Date minus data. Number? Okay, we'll try. Otherwise, the compiler will tell you, right? Hey, nonsense below, it is not correct. Okay. So, what is that? Number. So, number, if someone asks me what is your age, my age is 28.2, 28.3, not like that, 28. That means decimal places don't require 0. So, what is that? Age is a number. Okay. Now, okay, this guy asking age is a number. So, how to get the number? Next. What is this? Editor. Which editor? Formula editor. You are writing the formula. Formula editor. What is your formula? You don't want to do any rocket science here. You know already formula from third class onwards. This is your common sense. Present date minus date of birth. So, age number. Present date how to come in? Current date. Current date how to come in? How to come in Salesforce providing some standard formulas, guys, standard functions. Okay. So here, go to see advanced formulas. Go to advanced. Here, so many default functions are there. See, ABS. What is meant by ABS? We'll see. ACOS. Did you see this ACOS, guys, somewhere? But different word. See, you can pass the number. Written the arc cosine of the number. Somewhere we saw that, right? Cosine. Somewhere, right? Before, what is that? Not in this. Where? Some 20 years before or 15 years before we had that word. Cosine. What is that? In the trigonometry we are using, right? So, cosine value. If you pass the value, that cosine value is coming. Add months. If you want to add the months, for example, contains ceiling. Ceiling means round a number upper nearest integer. You are passing the, what is that? 4.5 something. What is the round number? 5 or 4 something. So like that, these people are providing so many functions. If I want to cover, it will be taking more than 1 month. But don't learn all those things. What do you want in our formula? Present date. Present date related formula is there or not? Check the function. P. KLMNOP. Pick, return. So P, only two things are there. No. So you don't know anything. That's the reason first you need to check one by one, one by one, one by one. It will be taking some time first time. I have experience. So that's the reason. Case. Time now. Current time. What's the current time? 10:18 a.m. If you are using this, current time is coming. Time value. What is that? Today. Return the current date. So today is a standard. What is that function? Salesforce already provided. So instead of present date, you can use today. Just click on it. Automatically coming here. Don't type anything. Don't type it. Just what is that? Click today. What next? Minus insert field, insert operator. Operator is a what is that? What is operator? Plus, minus, blah 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 are there. All operators, arithmetic operators. Which operator you can use? Minus. Today, minus. What do you want next? Date of birth. What is the date of birth field? Name. Date of birth. Right? But I told you, whenever you are creating the field, label created, API name is created. I told you, when you are writing the logic, always you are using the API name. Remember, 4 or 5 days before I told you. Now see, here, don't copy paste it. Go to object and copy the date of birth API name. Just see insert field. In which field? On patient. Hey, runtime engine, go to patient. Within the patient, bed, one more object. I don't record bed. I want date of birth. Where is the date of birth? This is the date of birth. Click on it. See, you have selected date underscore of underscore birth underscore C. That means in the program, the runtime engine is using what? API names. Now see, insert. Today minus date of birth. Correct? That is in the program I told you. In the display purpose, we are using label. In the program purpose, we are using API names. That is the use of API. Okay? Now our logic is ready. Our logic is ready. Now you can tell to, hey compiler, please check it. My logic is correct or not. So come to here, check syntax. That means whatever you have written, check syntax. Click on it. Now compiler come to the picture and checking your logic is correct or not. Yes, no syntax errors. Green color is coming. That means no worries. Everything is good. Now again same story. Next. For example, error is coming. How it is look like, we'll see. For example, someone adding unfortunately comma. Now see. Today, comma minus date of birth. Is it make sense? No, right? Now we'll see. Compile checking. What happened? Syntax error extra comma. See how it is telling that. So compiler, if you are loving the errors, what is that? Code is very easy. You can love the compiler first. Compiler always tells the problem. Based on the problem, you can resolve it. Understand? So please read the errors. Maximum in the Salesforce 40 to 50 errors are there. If you learn the 40 to 50 errors, you will jump. Whenever anything, wherever you go in the real time also, same error is coming. You know the 40 errors or 50 errors, the answers. So this is the error. Copy it and put the Excel sheet. Whenever this error is coming, this is the solution. Like that, while you are practicing it, you need to prepare one Excel sheet. In the real time also, I'm also doing same thing. Around like more than 12 years before, whatever Excel sheet I created, same sheet still I'm using. Not now. Why? Because now I have experience. right? You can do that. Whenever this error is coming, you don't know. In the first time, you can add the answer. Whenever this error is coming, go to the Excel sheet. Okay, the solution is there. Understand? Like that, you need to maintain one. What is that? Error. So, yeah. Today minus date of birth. Okay? Today minus date of birth. Check the syntax. See now, no syntax error in match fields. Done. Okay. So today minus, that means this logic is correct. This logic is correct. Now next, visible to all, same like field creation. Next, save. Save. See, age is a formula. Age is a formula. Now we'll see, guys. See, if you click on reload, the runtime engine go to the formula. Why? Because already formula syntax is correct. And what is that formula? Today minus date of birth. It is calculating it to get the answer. Now, still we have a concern. What is that? What is the today minus the date of birth? What is coming? Now we'll see. What is coming? Age is 12,406. Like you are a robo, right? What do you mean by that? It's a years or months, days, I don't know. What it is a days, huh? Date, guys, date nothing but date. When the date is changed, please apply the brain. When the date is changed. When the date is changed. Don't say the sun is gone, date is changed. Not like that. When the date is changed, guys, today one date, tomorrow one date, right? 24 hours, date is changed. That means date nothing but days. Day. So how many days? Data, see, the calendar minimum time is, in the calendar minimum time is date. Understand? If you are selecting first day, second day, third day, that means minimum time of the calendar is day. In the watch, what is the minimum time? In the watch, minimum time, least time, seconds. Understand? Yeah. So here, date minus date, number of days is coming. This is the number of days. Guys, this is your common sense. It is not like Salesforce. Understand? Date minus date, number of days is coming. Now you can apply your brain. Days converting to years. How? Here, again go to your exam paper. What is that? How many days is coming? 1206 days is coming. Now, age is someone asking, hey, what about your age? I'm born up to 1206 days. That guy see like this, right? What do you say? What is the answer? So and so years. That means this number of days you can convert to years. How? Please give me the answer. Huh? Number of days converting to years. Divided by 365. Don't say leap year. Okay, 365. It is enough for us. That means whatever date is coming divided by 365. Now, what is the formula? Total formula is equal to today minus date of birth divided by. Now tell me, is it correct? Is it correct? All the people written some, what is that, academic exams, right? 7th class, 6th class, or directly come to MCR and BTech. What is that? We have one rule, Badmas rule. What is that? Bracket of blah, blah, blah. That means you can tell that, hey, first calculate this, then one result is coming, then divide it. That means whatever you need to calculate first, you can put into the B bracket. This is not Salesforce, okay? Yeah. So today minus date of birth divided by 365. This is the formula on paper. Now same thing you have written in our editor. Is that? Now go to date of birth. Sorry, not date of birth. What is that? Age. Edit. What is that? First put this into one bracket. Don't write the bracket. Select it. Bracket open, open parenthesis. Here, close parenthesis. Next, division. Where is the division? Divide. What's the value? 365. Now again you can submit to your what is the examiner. Hey, can you please check my code? Who is our examiner? Our compiler. Compiler, check your syntax. Green. Fine. Now save it. Now number of year, what is the days divided by 365? What is coming? Age is coming. What is that? One number is coming, right? Years. Number of years. Okay. Okay, guys. This is the, what is that? For example, now you can create one more guy. Who is that guy? We are already there. Now see, whenever you are entered, there is no date of birth. If you are entered, now whenever reception is entered, automatically age is coming. Why? The runtime engine calculating the formula 24 hours. Sorry, not 24 years. It is a lock. Lock means we can't change it. If you change the date of birth, age is changed. But this field is, who will do this? Who will do this? Runtime engine. So that's the reason that field is not visible. See, age field is not visible. When it is visible, after you are save the record. After you are save the record. Clear? Everybody. So this is called formula field. This is called formula field. Formula is nothing but your, what is that, logical thinking. Okay. So on Monday, we need to discuss more and more formula fields. The next concept is called formula fields. Okay. So Monday, we can write so many formula fields here. So finally, only very less number of fields you are entered, but more number of automated fields are generated. Like that, in the efficient way of doing thing, we will do on Monday, guys. Any questions, anybody? Guys, any questions? When do you get the notes access? Can you explain again how to do the create age field? I'm explained 2 times, madam. Who is that? I'm explained 2 times. See, click on new. I'm creating one more field. What is that? Formula field. Next, why formula? Age is a formula field. So here I'm using age is already there. So I'm creating same field with different name. Patient age. Age is a number. So number. Don't require decimals. 0. Round number I want. Next, it is a formula field. It is asking, what is that? Formula. What is a formula? What is the formula? Today minus, what is that? Which field? On patient date of birth. Today minus date of birth. What is coming? Date minus date, number of days is coming. So age is not number of days, number of years. So put the bracket here. Open operator, close operator, and divided by 365. Why 365? Number of days you can convert into the years. So 365. Then tell to runtime compiler, hey, my formula is correct or not. So now formula, it is no syntax errors. That means your formula is correct. Next, save. That's it. Save. Same like normal field. Now come to here. What is the field name? Patient age. See, patient age is 34. Understood, Sarika? Understood? Yeah. So this is the one formula, guys, but there is so many scenarios are there. It is very, very simple. Okay. We'll discuss the more and more scenarios on next class, guys. Any feedback, any guys? Is it okay or any feedback? Anybody? Would you like to be performing activity in Lightning interface also? Lightning interface, I told you guys so many times. Once the classic is over, again same thing will do multiple times in the Lightning also, guys. Understand? I told you so many times, if you want to go to Bangalore, that is up to you. Your ultimate goal is go to Bangalore. Do you want to go to bus or cycle or rickshaw or flight or whatever it is? The way of channel is different, but ultimately you need to create what is the reach to Bangalore. Here also ultimately you need to create the object. How to create the object? Through Lightning, through Classic. That